the COVID-19 pandemic forcing this year's NFL draft to go virtual for the first time.
We shared back in May what the Patriots' first virtual draft looked like.
That's a great job, Nick. Lonnie, coaches, you guys did a great job.
The success of the draft meant the majority of the year would be a virtual reality.
How different has this offseason been with you being able to be more present?
It's been great and it's been challenging. We had to figure out the balance of, okay, Dad's now working from his office, at home, so, every once in a while there would be a tussle or something in the living room, or an argument, or loud music or something, and we had to figure that whole thing out. How do I work from home and still have focus and concentration and all that, and then ask them to give me a little bit of quiet when I needed it. So that wasn't easy, but we kind of got into a routine on that. And then the great part, being able to sit down and eat dinner together every night, and selfishly I got to see them all every day. And Laura probably cooked a lot more than she wished she had
And the
cooked.
food's better at the stadium.
It wasn't until midsummer that the facility reopened. Players and coaches returned, and soon after, training camp began.
All right, here we go. Big people, walk through. Perfect, right there. You gotta look for those receivers, fellas. They're not coming to you. You're the guys they're trying to get away from. You gotta look for them.
As it always does, the process starts with ownership, who absolutely unleashed the great capabilities of all the resources at our disposal here. Kind of take what we have and outfit it to how we have to do business now. Due to the distancing guidelines that we need to follow, we're now into spaces that are, in some senses, even better than what we had before.
When I walk around the building, I feel safe, and I think the players do as well. I think they've done a fantastic job. Our operations people definitely deserve a shout out, because this is such a fluid situation.
September signaled the start of football.
Backs up in the end zone. Carr's in trouble. It's going to be a safety. The Patriots collapse the quarterback. Derek Carr is sacked with Dietrich Wise Jr. coming away with the football.
While the game of football returned, it was anything but normal. Gillette Stadium remained empty due to state guidelines. But the business of covering football for one of the league's largest press corps continued. The team's public relations department had to reimagine media access.
Okay, Stacy.
Hey, Coach, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I got you. Can you hear me?
Adrian, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. How you doing?
Good, buddy. How you doing?
This is good.
So we're going to be doing this coach interview through the monitors then. Okay, so that's different. Well, saddle up. Check, 1, 2, 3. Got me, Coach?
Yeah, gotcha.
In-house camera guys.
What's going on in-house, guys?
So as we were learning that there would be no in-person interviews, our challenge internally as a staff was just to discuss how are we going to do this. Okay, Cam has joined us. We're going to start with Joe Kayata, followed by Ben Vaughn. In an open locker room situation, every player goes to their locker, and when they're ready to address the media, they kind of turn at their locker and show that they're ready. Usually it starts with 1 or 2 media members waiting for them, and then a cluster of media all gather to them. And so it's really at their convenience.
It's really just working together.
What's different now, and where the cooperation is needed, is post-practice, they're tagged as today, we need you today.
Hey Chase, how you doing?
What's up, Mike? I'm doing well. How are you?
All right. I just didn't know if you wanted to greet all your virtual friends today.
Yep. Greetings, virtual friends. How are you guys?
There you go.
Virtual can be good in some aspects, but face-to-face, personal, to me, there's no substitute for that.
Oh, we got behind the scenes?
Sweet.
Rex, can you hear me?
We couldn't do this without the cooperation of players and coaches. And Coach Belichick, from the very beginning, has made it clear that this year's different.
And we should have Mike Owenu and Joanne Williams up next. As a team, the Patriots media relations staff has really worked well together this season in making adjustments to our protocols and the way we execute things.
Good to do I look right at the camera when I'm talking?
Yep. And you get your unmute button right on the right side there.
If we're going to target getting 6 to 8 players or 9 players a day, we need the cooperation of the players. They've been great.
Coming down, Kyle Duggar!
All right, Juwan Williams joins us now.
Can you hear me? It's going good. Can you hear me well?
What I've heard mostly is just the appreciation for all that we are providing and doing, and trying to make accommodations so that they can do their jobs.
The club's flagship radio station, 98.5, no longer travels to the games. But the show must go on.
Okay.
Have a good one. Go down.
No,
All right, they darkened in the stadium, so the
Yeah. Let's go, buddy.
Driving into a stadium with an empty parking lot, going through security command through the darkened bowels of Gillette Stadium and not seeing so many of my colleagues from the media lining those hallways waiting for players to come in.
And hello again, everyone. A very pleasant good evening and welcome to this Week 2 Sunday night encounter between the 1-0 New England Patriots and the 1-0 Seattle Seahawks. Bob Sozzi along with Scott Zolak. It is great to have you with us. We are in our booth in Foxborough, of course, while the Patriots are about to play the Seahawks some 3,000 miles away as this strange trip through 2020 continues. And for the Patriots, they will take the field tonight against the Seahawks.
And then you walk into the booth and there's a row of television monitors in front of you. And we're calling a game from 3,000 miles away, as you say, and trying to have the energy and as well the focus and attention that we would have otherwise calling a game in front of 68,000 fans.
Wilson from the gun. 3 receivers left, including a tight end on the wing. Back to his right with a play fake to Carson. He settles in with time to throw across the middle. Tipped and intercepted by Devin McCourty, running down the right side. Clear to the end zone. A pick six and a touchdown. Patriots!
That's a great start for this defense on the road. Set the tone on the first series.
I need the juice of game day. I love driving in. I love smelling the sausage, the peppers, the onions. I like the slaps on the back with all the him-haws out in the parking lots, the cars. I like Patriot fans. I like Patriot home games.
He's now forced to his right, dumps it off the right flat for Carlos Hyde. He's hit by Duggar, and he fights his way forward, close to the first down marker.
The one big thing that you hear is you hear the players talking. You hear the coach talk, come on, let's go. We're gonna run a little more cover 3. You're hearing everything. It just didn't feel like NFL Sunday, and it's a credit to those guys for playing.
You eat tomahawk steak, Bob? One with the big bone on it?
I don't, so.
They're fun to cook. You got to wrap it.
We've been to a lot of steakhouses.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm a filet mignon guy.
Paul's over here steak. Lips are watering.
Patriots with the 14-7 lead here in the second quarter. Seahawks go left to right from the 25. Wilson takes